live.
And we live, baby.
We need to have conversations that black men aren't having, the black community aren't having.
This came from so many conversations Brandon and I had.
He asked me if I wanted to be a part of it, and I was just saying, yeah, let's go, let's do it.
We already having conversations that normal black people don't have on an everyday basis. We've become more than friends.
You can make millions.
Excuses, you can't do both.
Shit, self-improvement is the key.
Whatever you do it great so they can't afford it.
Normal Convos Pod.
Yep.
Normal Convos Pod.
Welcome to episode 138 of the Normal Convos Pod. I am your host, Brandon. Of course, y'all know what it is. And I'm here with my guys. Of course, we're not in the basement today, but it's still going to be a vibe. What's good, my guys?
Medium shirt daddy. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Sir Walker, medium shirt daddy. Happy to be here.
Graphic shirt God in this motherfucker. Yo, it's Bobby. Let's get to it.
Normal Convos Pod.
All right. So what's been up with y'all, man? What's good? How y'all past couple weeks been? You know what I'm saying? We recorded early last time. Bobby, I know you had a little, you know what I'm saying? You had something going on. That's why we ain't record live. I don't know if you want to tell the people what you was doing or not, but you know what I'm saying? I know you was busy. Everett, I know you had a birthday since the last time. What's going on with my brothers, man?
Happy belated birthday, Everett. Hey, happy birthday. Now, he didn't tell us about his fucking birthday. He was lit.
Nah, facts. He was lit. If y'all was watching that nigga's story, that nigga was out there doing whatever the fuck he wanted.
Man, he was out there living fucking life.
Just, living life, celebration, birthday, that's it, nothing too much.
Nah, you was definitely lit.
Everett to make a celebration sound so lackluster.
I swear to God, bro.
Christ.
Hey, Lisa, what's poppin'?
All right. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
Happy birthday.
Any highlights, E?
Out there, bro.
From your birthday celebration?
I will say this. It looks like I'm already breaking down. I paid a visit to the eye doctor, right?
Yeah.
Now, here I am thinking I'm about to just get a prescription. Thank you, Lisa. Much love. Thank you. It's much appreciated. So here I am thinking I'm going to just get me a new prescription, get my new fly little glasses. We can talk about that later. Doctor comes in. Yeah, you got cataracts. So
God damn.
Oh, shit.
You got to start smoking, my guy.
Damn.
So,
I got a medical card, bro.
Man, here he comes with the so in about 3 to 5 years, you're gonna need some surgery on your eyes. I'm like,
Jesus.
Damn.
God damn.
And here's the crazy part. A couple months ago, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get LASIK at the end of the year. Nope.
It's over for that.
I mean, wait, couldn't you?
This
couldn't you
nigga ever
still
about
do
to have
it?
trifocals.
What'd you say, Bobby?
Couldn't you still do that? Like, you got cataracts, right? Won't the LASIK surgery get rid of that?
Well, no, because I told him that, the way he explained it, it would have an adverse effect if I were to do it now.
Yeah.
Okay, so you gotta wait till they all the way in and set.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my dad, he had cataracts and he had surgery. He had LASIK eye surgery on both his eyes, and he say he did that. He say he see better than he did before he needed reading glasses. So,
So yeah, I got I can still do it, but it's like he said the way he explained it in optometrist terms, it's better to just wait till later on down the line. So
wait till
okay,
it's bad
I get it.
Get them fixed.
But
I'm like,
still,
God damn it.
You have a safety sensitive job to where you need your eyes.
You know
No
what I mean?
facts.
It's supposed to. So the cataracts are just supposed to just work just grow until till it's
Yeah, yeah.
time like
It's not
they said
bad.
3 to 5 years.
It's really not like bad now, but it's developing. You said I'm like in the rare case that develops them early because you shouldn't until you're about 55, maybe 60.
Yeah, that's what the eye doctor told me.
Yeah. So hey, here we are. But in the
Fuck.
meantime, just keep wearing my glasses, and they said they'll let me know when it's time.
This just in, a recent study has proven that 100% of me doesn't
Jesus
give a fuck.
Christ. Well, I give a fuck, Everett. What are your like? How does your vision look? Is it just like blurry or
It's
describe
just
it?
when it's really bright, there's like a glare. There's like a glare.
Oh,
Right
okay.
So you a
outside.
vampire?
Damn.
I guess so. But
No, I'm
other than
talking
that,
shit. I'm talking shit.
everything's good. Everything's good. Just
Facts. We got another
Eat
3 to
some
5.
carrots, man. Eat some carrots.
nope,
That shit don't work.
Damn. All right.
nope.
What's been up with you, Bobby? How your past couple weeks been?
It's been good, man. It wasn't bad as finding out that I'm getting cataracts and shit like that. But I
Yeah,
mean,
that's probably true.
I'm all right.
Hey,
I
there
paid a
to
visit to.
City.
Hey, Merit City, yo. Hey, oh yeah, I gotta get a shirt to match that. I forgot.
Nah, facts. We still
Yeah, I
ain't
paid.
fucking shit. I ain't even
Yeah,
made your damn shirt, E.
No, for real. Damn.
I forgot all about that motherfucker, bro. I pulled my shit up the other day. I was like, oh fuck.
Well,
My bad.
hey,
it's okay.
it's all good.
Anything else interesting, Bobby?
Nah. I mean, I just paid. Like he said he paid a visit to the doctor, his eye doctor. I paid a visit to the doctor, got my checkup and all that usual. Um, my what's that? My glucose is a little high, but other than that,
Yeah.
I mean, like my cholesterol is steady, and you know what I mean, I sound old as shit talking right now.
Nah.
You know what I
These
mean?
the conversations that ain't nobody else having.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers, you gonna get old. Shit.
yeah.
You gonna get old, shit gonna break down, and you gotta figure out how to circumvent that shit. So figure it the fuck out. If ain't
Get
nobody
yourself
else gonna
checked
tell
out,
you,
man. Yeah,
listen. I
get
had the
yourself checked
benefit,
out.
I had the benefit growing up where I went to the doctor. I've been going to the doctor anywhere from 3 to 6 months for the past 20 years because of my asthma, because of how bad my asthma is. They want to see me every 3 to 6 months. So within that, my primary care doctor, like, I just, all right, well, check all of the other shit too while I'm here. Like, I got to see you twice a fucking year or 4 times a year, depending on how bad my asthma doing. But it's like I see the doctor so goddamn much. I'm so used to being there. It don't make sense to me why people don't go to the doctor, because I've been forced to for the past 20 years because of the ailment that I have. So
Yeah.
it's like, oh yeah, I ain't been to the doctor in 5 years. Like, nigga, what? I was just at the doctor 2 months ago. Like,
That's
and then I'm
crazy.
gonna be back next month. Like,
That's crazy.
it just is weird. Like, I know that's because of my specific situation, but it's just weird to me when people be like, oh yeah, I ain't been to the doctor in years. Like, nigga, you don't even know what's wrong with you. You don't even know what could possibly be wrong with you. Like, you walking
What
around
Royce is sliding
miserable,
on us say we've been tricked, thinking that our health ain't a problem till we sick. You
bro.
better
I
go get your
promise you,
shit checked out. You know what I mean? It's better
it's
to
crazy.
prevent than than to repair.
No, for sure. My past couple weeks been cool too. Nothing crazy really. Kids they was on spring break this week, so I worked a whole bunch of overtime this week. I'm still on my audio books. I've been on those heavy. Still ain't drink no pop. Still
Good.
off of cigarettes. I bought my first zero Nick vape today too.
Uh oh.
Zero. You said zero, Nick.
Getting there. You
Yeah.
getting there.
Yeah, I bought my first zero nick vape today. So, hopefully within the next few months, I can kick. I've already kicked the smoking a cigarette part. Now I can try to kick the nicotine part. Like once I can kick the nicotine, I'll be all right.
All right. Good.
Well, I'm proud of you, guy. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I am too, man.
That shit ain't easy,
bro. And it ain't been as bad as I thought it would be. Like the transition from cigarettes to vapes was kind of tough, just because you get used to a cigarette versus putting a vape. You know what I'm saying? Smoking a vape, but that transition wasn't bad because I was still getting the nicotine. And vapes flavors are way better than fucking menthol cigarettes. So it's easy, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to make that transition, but that transition from, even vapes are only 5% nicotine. So it ain't like you getting a whole bunch of nicotine with fucking vapes, but going from 5% to 0, you can definitely I can feel the difference. And I still got like the 5% joints, but appreciate you, Lisa. I still got the 5% joints just because, you know what I'm saying, every once in a while I want some nicotine. But like I said, I just bought it today, so we'll see how it pan out in the near future. But that's all that's going on with me. Next time y'all hear from me though, the next time we pod, Elijah got a college showcase tournament this weekend.
Oh shit.
So I looked at all of the schools that's all of the colleges that signed up to be there. The notable ones that people will know: Wilmington College, University of Dayton, OSU, Xavier, and then what was the other one? It was I think it was like Central Kentucky or something like that. But me and Justine went through the list earlier. It's over 50 colleges coming, and it's
shit.
Yeah, it's a 3-day weekend, college showcase tournament. So, obviously they can't scout Elijah just yet because he's still a sophomore. But this
They're gonna
summer,
try to.
yeah, for sure. Well, coach already gave us a heads up. They was like, if they see Elijah and they like him, they're gonna ask for you guys' information for them to be able to get a hold of y'all once he goes into, because he can go into the NCAA portal this summer. So once summer hit, we can enroll them into the NCAA portal, and then starting next year, they can start scouting. But yeah, coach gave us a heads up. He was like, yeah, if they like them, they're going to ask for y'all information. So just be ready. So, but I'm saying, if we can cozy up to them before junior year even start, you know what I'm saying, that might give us a leg up on some of these other kids. So there's a couple California schools.
He'll be on FC Cincinnati in a couple years.
Type shit. Listen, I wouldn't miss a match, boy. Fuck that job. I wouldn't miss a match, boy. I'm telling you. If I can go watch my son play pro ball, bro, man, ain't no fucking way.
Give me a ticket, man. I'll show up.
If he go out of state, it's a different story. But once he make it to the pros, especially if he in my city, I'm not missing not one game. Type shit. But yeah, that's all I've been up to. Ain't nothing real crazy been going on for me. I ain't got no news. I ain't played the game. I ain't watched no new anime. Oh no, I did watch some animes.
I was supposed to watch them too.
Yeah, I watched season 2 of Solo Leveling. Or no, I'm in the middle of season 2 of Solo Leveling, which is crazy, by the way. I watched all of DMC. DMC was nuts.
Oh, Devil May Cry came out?
Yes, on Netflix.
Oh, it's on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
I ain't got Netflix.
Man, I ran through that shit in a day, boy. Like one day of sitting, I ran through that whole season. With that shit is nuts. DMC, Solo Leveling, and then I'm gonna watch this new season of TBYW, and then I gotta do Dragon Ball Daima is almost fully dubbed.
Oh shit, okay.
I think they got like 2 more episodes left. So I'm waiting on those to get dubbed, and then I'm gonna hop over there. And then I ain't even got around to what's the one on Amazon? Invincible. I ain't got around to Invincible yet.
I ain't watched that yet neither.
Okay, yeah. So
what I've been doing is I've been watching you remember those Netflix Marvel shows?
Yeah.
I've been watching that whole saga from the beginning. And then
Oh yeah.
you know they got they just came out with Daredevil. Nah, they just came out with Daredevil Born Again.
Yeah, I watched the first couple episodes of that.
Yeah, I watched like the first 15 minutes of that first episode, and I was salty about what I saw. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna watch all this over again.
I mean, at this point, like I mean, they've already did the season finale, I believe, of Daredevil. It ain't really a spoiler at this point. Like them killing Foggy was crazy.
Yeah,
like in the first episode, in the first 15 minutes, you kill Foggy out of all people. Like, nah, fam, like, I'm not with that shit.
that was wild.
They pissed me off, bro.
Yeah,
I watched that whole first episode and I was like, nah, they killed Foggy. Fuck this show.
And that's why I'm like, you know what? And then I watched the credits and I'm like, hold on, man, he gonna end up in the hospital or something. Like the credits pulled up, said 1 year later. I'm like, God damn it! All right.
Yeah, yep, it's over.
Yeah, it's over for my God, Foggy, man. God damn.
Brought that nigga back for. They brought that nigga back for 20 minutes.
Oh, 15 minutes.
That nigga ain't did nothing since the last Daredevil.
I'm like, damn.
He ain't did nothing since the last Daredevil. They brought that nigga back for 10 minutes.
Man.
They was like, hey, we're redoing Daredevil. Oh shit, okay, cool. Yeah, but we're gonna kill you in the first 10 minutes.
Man.
Like, that's fucking crazy.
Right.
I'm surprised. We ain't got a, anime TV show out, but I know we ain't got a lot to talk about today anyway. So I did not like the Bullseye casting.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't buy Colin Farrell as Bullseye in the movie. Like, Colin Farrell didn't make a great Bullseye, but I don't even know who the fuck should play Bullseye, but that was just a bad casting for me.
Did you ever get into the Netflix animes? I mean, the Netflix Marvel, whatever? Daredevil, Jessica Jones. Jesus, he's boring.
Jessica Jones was lit too.
Hold on, real quick.
And dude that played Iron Fist in those the Netflix Marvel shows and shit. He came out and was like, man, give me a fucking chance. Like, y'all hate me so bad of a show that did good, because Iron Fist did good when it was out, but people didn't want him to come back. So he's like, man, just give me a fucking chance, bro. Like, I'm a brand new fucking actor. Like, y'all don't even know me. All y'all know me is from this one show, and y'all shitting on me. Like, give me a chance. But nah, man, it's shit been cool. I've been working my ass off this week. E. It's been crazy. I've been going to work. I've been getting home at bedtime.
Hey, that's how it is. That's how it is. It's got to be. You got to grind and make sacrifices, and shit suck. But
yeah,
it's only getting worse, nigga. I went to the store. I bought some eggs. I already felt rich, but then I'm bringing them in the house. Somehow I cracked one.
Life was over.
One egg. I thought somebody died. Man,
that's fucking hilarious.
That wouldn't bother me back in the day, but now it's like, that's one less egg.
All this shit is expensive, bro. Like, we doing we hosting Easter this year, so usually we buy all the food, but the past couple times, over the past couple years, it's like food keep going up and up and up, and the amount of people that's bringing stuff is getting less and less and less. So when we did Super Bowl, when we hosted Super Bowl, when Bobby came over, we did a little potluck, and everybody brought something, and it kind of sparked something in my head. It was like, well, shit. My mama usually brings something. My sister usually brings something. And then Justine's sister usually brings something. I was like, well, fuck it. Let me put everybody on the hot seat. So when I sent the message out for Easter, I was like, yo, we doing Easter, we grilling. Everybody got to bring something. This is the list of the stuff that we usually do for barbecue. So I just put the whole list out. And it ended up working out. Like we had to buy, all we ended up buying was ribs. We bought ribs, hamburgers, aluminum foil, and I think like corn or some shit, but everything else was taken care of. Oh no, we bought desserts. We bought cookies and cakes and shit. And we gonna do snow cones. But we started adding all the shit up, bro. It was like $500 worth of food for 20, 30 people.
Yeah, it's nah. Things are different now. You really can't afford to make that kind of investment on not really a, I don't want to call it a real holiday, but
yeah,
you know what I mean.
We already hosting, bro. We shouldn't have to. We like the way I look at hosting is if you hosting, you shouldn't also shoulder the brunt of the food. Like
I agree.
Like, yeah, you should buy something because you're hosting. It's your house. You got to put some money on the table, but you shouldn't have to spend the most money out of everybody.
Right. I'm providing the whole hosting. So
you know what I'm saying? I got the safe space. y'all about to use up all my electricity. We about to be outside. My grill about to be going. I gotta buy charcoal. I gotta clean my grill. Y'all about to be outside fucking up my grass. Like, yeah, and it's supposed to rain, so you know what I'm saying, we might end up in the house. So y'all gonna be using up my electricity. Like, it sound minuscule, but with the prices of shit now, it's like that's really how shit gotta be. Like, I can't host and pay for everything.
Nah.
Or should you have to?
That shit, it'd be crazy, man. But I mean, everybody a good sport, so I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? We got, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna keep moving like this. Every time we host, everybody brings something, man. Even if y'all don't want to bring what's on the list, bring me whatever the fuck y'all want. Like, I'll throw it on the grill, but them days of Brandon and Justine paying for everything is done. I'm cool.
Yeah, this fucked up out here for everybody.
It's hard out here for a pimp.
Man. That you know what? That brings me to a scenario that I have. I had it last time, but I didn't say anything.
Okay, but
this is a good segue into it. So
I like it.
All right. You know what? The way things are, shit is expensive. We know that life is very, very different. And
is this where you tell us how you feel about people in poverty?
No, not today. No, that's going to be on our last episode. However, you know, things are different. The world is changing. And something that I'm predicting way down the line is when you're born, you're going to have to, your parents are going to have to pick a subscription for you. All right? You're going to have 3 tiers. You're going to have the good one. You're going to have the all right one. You're going to have the one that's going to come with ads.
What?
So,
I'm following.
You got me. You got one where you go to the good school, the good college. You eat the good food in the good school. You get the car when you turn 16. You know, you get that. You get the next one where you might get an old Honda. You know, or if you get a car at all, your life will be okay in that second tier. Now in the third tier, this is where you get the bus pass. That's going to be your bottom tier. It's going to come with an ad. All right. I say all that to say, how long do you think you could survive if every day you had to pay $5 into a machine to stay alive?
Honestly, it would make it. It would
eliminate lazy people.
Yeah, it would eliminate lazy people, and then it would increase budgeting skills. a lot of people can't save $5 a day. Like, people have like money in their accounts and all that type of shit, but the vast majority of our country lives check to check. And check to check really don't even mean check to check. That means check, but by the weekend I got to pay all these bills, and I really got $40 to last me 2 weeks till I get paid again.
Right.
So it ain't even really check to check. It's check to this weekend.
Yeah.
So
Every day. $5.
The concept of, so for my instance, every 2 weeks we get paid. So every 14 days, 5 times 14 is what? 70 somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So
5 times 12 is 60.
Yeah, so $70. That's not even a lot of money. But when you break it down to $5 a day, it's not undoable. But to answer the question, how long could I last? As long as I have a job, I think I'm cool. Like, if I only need $5 today to live till tomorrow, I got $5 for that.
Yeah, you got till
saying?
midnight. You got till midnight to put it in.
Yeah, like I said, like it would increase your budgeting skills, because that $70, if you want to make it the next 14 days to your next payday, you're going to make sure that $70 is set aside some fucking where, and you're going to take $5 a day, and that's going to be part of your routine of, oh, there go that $5, there go that $5, there go that $5. Like, it ain't even going to be, it's just going to be another bill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Also, periodically, it's going to keep with inflation. It's going to keep going up. So I think this is something that is going to go into effect somewhere down the line. But let me get your answer, Bobby.
How long do I think I could last?
Yeah, every day, $5, or you die at midnight. If you don't put it in by midnight, you die. Your heart stopped. You out of there.
Like that one movie with Justin Timberlake, Out of
Just in Time.
Just in Time, yeah. How long do I think I could last?
That's a good movie too. I love that movie.
Yeah. Got a question. Do I live as long as I keep putting money in, or do I still like die of old age anyway, or some shit?
Or like chronic illness or some shit.
No, as long as you got $5, you stay alive. And then maybe in a quarter, it'll go up to $6, but it keeps pace with inflation.
Right. Well,
so it could be $5 now, but
it might be 25 in 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
It really ain't no different than paying rent. I think it was Lisa that might have put that up as a post on Facebook. Like, we pay rent to live in our house for like 30 days. Like, we pay high ass prices for 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
So it really ain't no different than that. Really, all you got to do is just put your money to the side. That being said, I've been on my own 23 years. I mean, if I want to survive, if I want to keep living, I have a good enough mindset to get myself, as long as I'm still able to work, that's how long I'll last. As long as I'm still able-bodied.
Okay.
As long as I'm still able-bodied, that's how long I'll last. I'm gonna find a way.
All right. Okay. Just something I thought about, because I can really see at some point. You think they'll ever implement a mandatory death age?
Yes.
You think so? A mandatory death age?
Yeah. I mean, you got to think about the way that we are advancing as a civilization. The concept that I always use with people when we get to talking about AI and the future and all that type of shit. Think about the technological advances we had 100 years ago in 1925 versus what we have now. Now, what do you think is going to happen in another 100 years? Like, think about how far we went in the past 100, and then look at the future 100. Like, we're living longer now than they lived in 1925 because of technological and medical advances. In another 100 years, that's just going to continue going. Just because of evolution, we're going to get smarter. We're going to live longer. We're going to figure out ways to die slower. Like there, at some point, there is either going to have to be a purge type situation, which is way more, demonic than the, designated death age. But it would either have to be like a purge type death situation, or, block this if y'all want to, or a COVID type situation where they just kill off a mass amount of fucking people and then try to pass it off as, something that was just natural. Or there has to be a mandatory death age. Like, and that would be the most logical thing, because at some point, we're already at a point, not even at some point, we're already at a point that where we have too many people on the earth. There are way too many people alive on earth right now. In another 100 years, it's only gonna get worse. Like, you got to think, Big Mama and them used to live to like 70, 80. Like, every day you hear about a 95-year-old motherfucker that still got their wits about them, that's still moving around, still got a license, still might have a job. Like 100-year-old motherfuckers that still living on their own. They ain't in housing and no shit like that. Like, we already hearing about
grandma
that.
about to be 91 next month. She still got her wits about her.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like 91, 100 years ago, motherfuckers thought you was a witch. Like, how the fuck you alive?
Crazy. Like, that's just unbelievable. Shouts out to her. I look at it like, you see what they're trying to do with Social Security. Is like, I think they want you to work until you're like 70, maybe 70.
Yeah, they raised the age. They raised the
Mine
age.
is I just got my retirement papers 2 days ago. My idea for me to get my 80% of my retirement, I got to work till 68.
Oh, 67.
It might be 67. You might be right. I'm not working till I'm 67.
Everett, I got a question.
Yes.
You said who is the they that is making the mandatory death age?
The government.
In that scenario, it's the government.
It's definitely the deep state, the NGO.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in my mind, I went straight to the government.
Damn.
Because that would have to be a law that's passed, because this is just me interpreting the question. Like, I'm going to think about how shit runs now. There has to be a vote. It has to be placed on the ballot. The American people got to vote their senators and everything up there to pass the bill or repel it or whatever. It might, like, we're gonna, at some we're not gonna have any choice. We're already running out of resources. Like, the world is already too hot. Like, obviously we're not going to get to the point where the sun's going to explode and all that shit that they talking about is coming in millions of years. But the ice caps are already melting. We already have more water than we had 100 years ago. We already have more people than we had 100 years ago. And people are living longer, more successful lives. We don't have the resources to continue to live at the rate that we're living now. We don't even, like, the whole reason in my mind we went to digital is because we didn't have enough gold in Fort Knox for the amount of money that the average American was spending yearly. If we don't have money, if we don't have the gold to back up the money that we're printing, we move to digital. Now everything is up in the air. Don't nobody really know what anything costs. Like, it costs whatever the fuck they tell you it costs. Like, there's no resources to back up all the shit that we do on a regular basis, and it's gonna run out. It might not be our generation. It might not even be our kids' generation. It might be in 3 or 4 generations. But at some point, they're gonna have to start killing people, or find somewhere else for people to live. That's not Earth.
Just some things I was thinking about. Some things I was thinking about. I just, there's some people that can't. There, it's going to come down to their last $20, and they're going to be like, "Fuck, I can't get the work. I guess I would just not eat so I can live till tomorrow."
Yeah.
There's gonna be some hard choices that are gonna have to get made somewhere down the line. I don't think it'll be in our lifetime, but this shit is crazy.
Lisa says the new gold is water.
I don't think it's entirely impossible to see in our lifetime.
I mean, it's not entirely impossible, but we're still in denial about the resources that we use. We won't even, as Americans, like I'm not even talking about the world, just as Americans, we won't even accept electric cars as the best way to drive around.
Oh yeah, I ain't going for that either.
Which is cool. I mean, everybody you can have your own views. I don't mind that, but I'm saying as far as the question goes, like for that to even become a conversation to be brought up legally, we have to be so low on resources where this is the last ditch effort. Like we have to kill people. You can't live past 95. Like, but we're still in the, like it don't make no sense for us to still be using fossil fuels as quickly as we fucking go through them, and all these wars and all of the fucking drilling that we doing and we doing so much fucking harm to the earth. We won't even get rid of our gas cars to go electric or hydrogen, or you know what I'm saying, there's a couple alternative fuels, but we won't even accept those as the best way to do it. We still stuck on fossil fuels.
Why do you think that is?
Because we're Americans and we think that nothing is bigger than us. We don't think nothing can kill. As Americans, we are bred and brainwashed to believe that nothing can hurt us, nothing can stop us, nothing can kill us. We're the biggest, baddest country in the fucking world, and we control everything.
Oh, I was talking about the fossil fuels. Well, how come? Why do you think we don't accept that fossil fuels ain't the best way?
Because we don't think that we can die. We don't think that there's nothing. True bred Americans don't think that there's anything wrong with anything that we're doing. They don't think anything's going on in the world. They don't like. There's nothing wrong.
But that's my point. You said American. I mean, fossil fuels is more than just used in America, right?
I understand that. I'm speaking from our vicinity. Fossil fuels are used in the entire world. Like all of those rich Middle Easterner princes and all that shit, that's all oil money. So I'm not saying the rest of the world don't abuse it the way we do. I'm just saying that with the greed that America has in general, it's a worldly thing for sure, but America just has too much greed to really think that we're doing anything wrong. And as much as some people in this country like to believe that we're worldly and people don't care about us and all that type of shit, a lot of people look to America for the standard. The same way America looks to black people to set the standard, the world looks at America to set the standard. When America does something and it works, the rest of the world picks it up. We pick and choose from different places that we want to go and be like, all right, we'll take that. But as a whole, the rest of the world looks to America to set the trend of what's the next cool thing.
Yeah. I can say that we are super influential. And some of those ways are bad too. Some of those ways are bad.
Oh yeah.
Some of those ways are bad. So man.
Yeah, people don't even realize like how big America is. Like if you, not that you have to research it or nothing. I've seen it on, podcasts and, not weird videos, but just random videos of them talking to people from other countries, especially in places like Europe, like the UK and shit like that. They drive 2 hours 4 hours, 5 hours. They might go through 3 or 4 countries. You can drive 8 hours in Ohio and still be in Ohio. Like, I don't think we realize how big this country is versus how all of the other countries are made up. So we
You sure
don't
about
really.
that? Drive 8 hours in Ohio and still be in Ohio?
Yeah, maybe. It's a maybe, but we definitely have states where you can drive 8 hours and still be in the same state.
I know
Yeah,
you can go from
California,
Texas. You can go from one end of Texas to the other end. You could be driving 12 hours and still be in Texas
Yeah.
from one end of the state to the other. But
yeah. It's the
I
same
mean,
I mean,
from trucking experience, I'm fairly certain that it don't take 8 hours to get out of Ohio.
yeah. And I'm not saying like if you just driving through, you just driving through. It don't really matter. But I was just using it as an example. Like most states are bigger than a lot of countries that exist anywhere else in the world. And I don't think people understand how much this country abuses pretty much everything. Lisa says not anymore. We are not we're not being respected as a country anymore. There are a lot of Americans leaving from here. There are.
Yeah, and on top of that, Lisa, I don't think that we've been not the standard anymore. We haven't been the standard for a while. America is, I hate to say it, but it's America is on its downfall. And like speaking to like the fossil fuels thing, like we don't even set that standard. We don't even get that shit from here. We get it from over there. So why would no, you know what? It'll go too long.
I mean, we still got a good 25 minutes.
Nah, it's cool. Then we got
Okay, we can just look. I love freestyle episodes. We just get on a topic and it just works. So I'm with it.
So the electric car thing, like we wouldn't be the only one. Like fossil fuels is a worldwide thing. We wouldn't be the only ones to decide about the electric cars, like that being the best mode of transportation or whatever. I was saying, why do you think the world wouldn't think that? But you said it was because of America's influence.
I think
okay. I don't entirely agree. But.
Yeah. And I mean, I agree with what you're saying about America's being on its downfall and we're not as influential as we once were and all that stuff. But
yeah, we're not even good at like manufacturing anymore. We go to China for that. We outsource everything. We outsource everything. Jobs.
We outsource everything.
We even outsource call jobs to India. Japan does most of our technology. Like,
I completely agree with you on all of that. But once that stuff that we outsource gets back into America, we make it popular. It don't matter where it comes from. We're the ones that make it popular.
Okay, so do you think the tariffs won't affect that?
I think the tariffs are going to fuck a lot of shit up, but I also think that
like the things you're talking about, like bringing shit back into America.
Yeah, but that's part of.
Then once that shit happens, a lot of that shit goes slow.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying about Americans. Like, Americans think that we're the biggest, baddest, and we can't do no wrong, not realizing that we take from so many other places because it's cheaper, that we don't really understand the abuse that we're doing in this country. Influence doesn't always have to be positive. Like, you can have bad influences. I think we're the most influential more on the bad side than on the good side. I think that people follow all of the bullshit that America does and either idolizes it or fantasizes it or whatever the fuck they do with it. But when you go to all these other countries, yes, they have their own culture, they have their own infrastructure, all of that shit. But a lot of the stuff that be popping in these other countries be shit that was started in America or got popular in America. Like if you go look at street fashion in Japan and China, when they be on the street, they dress like 90s hip hop people. Like when you go to like the UK and shit like that, like they're the OG English motherfuckers, but they adopt a bunch of American shit. Like there's no country in this world that don't get American news, that don't get American shows. Like America is influential as a whole, good or bad. We're just influential across the world because of all of the stuff that we do. Now, like you said, we get a lot of our products from out of the country, but the countries that we getting them from ain't making those. They're not making those products popping. We are.
Are the biggest consumers in the world.
Yeah,
We beating everybody there.
Just buy, consume. You know, once I seen you can do like Klarna and Afterpay for DoorDash shit, I was like, we cooked.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you can put your DoorDash and Afterpay shit. You know, your Uber Eats. You can do that on Afterpay now.
Swear to God and 4 more white people.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, you didn't see that?
Hell nah. I don't use
Bro,
DoorDash like that.
You can buy flights on there. You can buy concert tickets, hotels.
Oh,
like Amazon. Fuck, like you can literally.
I ain't been on Afterpay in a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, bro. All that shit you can buy on Afterpay, bro. Like when me and moms went to Roots Picnic, she put that shit on Afterpay. She bought them tickets on Afterpay, bro. Like
that's very different than buying, you know, your little food for your family. That's
no, for sure,
crazy.
for sure. Like
you'll be consumed and shitted it out and still be paying on it. That's fucking crazy. Like
yeah,
that's wild as fuck.
Because we
having Afterpay for like DoorDash is fucking insane.
But the country is built on debt.
Damn. So I logged into Afterpay, and the first tab up here is travel. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. The country is.
I had no idea.
The country is built, maintained, and ran off of debt.
Mm-hmm.
You can put Groupon on Afterpay. Groupon is already a discount service.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. America is going to hell in a handbasket, huh? Oh my God, that's just wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Putting a coupon-based service on Afterpay is diabolical.
Yeah,
like we already discounted the shit.
Yeah,
it's like goddamn, motherfucker, it's already cheap.
Said China already making moves. They speaking up. They all over TikTok telling us to buy from them. It's way cheaper. It is way cheaper, but it takes 3 more weeks to get here.
Yeah. Hey, I ordered something a while ago. That shit took like a month to get. Hey.
But you pay like $3 for it. Hey,
yeah.
The machine clothes and shit like that. That shit be costing like $3 for a pair of shorts. But that shit take a month and a half to get here.
I thought I got scammed. I'm like, I forgot about it.
And it's so crazy because the tariffs is gonna fuck that up too. It don't matter where you buy it from. If the tariffs are like with the tariffs going on, buying shit from out of country is gonna get way harder. It's gonna be way cheaper then, but the tariffs is gonna pass the money down to you. You gotta pay X amount more to get it, so you gotta pay X more amount to order the shit.
Yeah, they ain't gonna eat the cost. They gonna pass it on us.
Hey, have either of y'all been on Norwood Lateral and seen that billboard going westbound on 562? It's one of them changing light billboards, and it's got a billboard from Canada on there saying that the terrorists is just gonna end up raising your grocery bill. Sincerely, Canada.
Yeah.
Nah. But Canada should shut the fuck up though, because they got their own.
Yeah, Canada definitely got their own problems right now.
Boy,
such as what they got going on, E?
Hey, they'll say, "Oh, we got free healthcare, right?
Right.
But you gotta wait 6 months to come get a visit. Yeah, it's free, but you gotta fucking wait, right?
Damn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Along with that, they got a 60% tax rate. Yeah. How about that?
Yeah.
60%. 60%.
See, that's it. Hey, that anybody thinking about moving to Canada? That's the shit they don't tell you.
Nah.
Let you have a misdemeanor for the 70s. You ain't getting across that fucking border neither. It's over.
Yeah, you couldn't get in.
And but you know what? That's the one thing that I respect about these other countries is also another reason why I agree with you that America is on its downfall. We don't know shit bad about none of these other countries unless it's a war going on. Everybody know what's wrong with America. We are the loudest, proudest idiots in the fucking world. We tell all our business. They know Trump is the biggest troll in the fucking world. Everybody knows that. But he gets on TV and tells everybody to suck his dick. Like we make TV shows showing our gluttony, showing how lazy we are, showing how fucking materialistic we are. Like we make shows showing all of our faults. No other country does that the way we do. Like no other country should know what the fucking Lachey's show is called. Like motherfuckers shouldn't know about For the Love of Flavor Flav, or you know what I'm saying? Like it's a bunch of bullshit that we put on TV. Like nobody should know what Bad Girls is outside of America.
Baddies.
Like, yeah, like nobody should know what none of this shit is, bro. But that's where my influence part comes out too. Is like it's not just the positive shit. We put a lot of bullshit on TV for public consumption. Like they got Pop the Balloon on fucking Netflix, bro.
I saw that.
How the fuck is that on Netflix, bro? Like why are we showing the world that these, let's keep it a buck, that these gold digging bitches is about to go on here and demean these men for having jobs, good jobs, because the nigga look weird, or the nigga ain't tall enough, or the nigga don't make enough money, or like what the I ain't like the way you styled yourself, bitch. I don't like the way you speak. Like the fuck are we putting this on TV for?
Hey, you have a valid point, but I gotta stop you right there. That show did originate in Africa. That's where it started at.
And look who made it popular.
They ain't gonna tell you that though.
Yeah, but look who made it popular. That back to my other point. Look who made it popular.
Yeah.
It don't matter where it originated. Look who made it popular. Toyota originated in Japan. Look who made it popular. Like everybody knows Toyota came from Japan, but when Americans start buying them bitches, now everybody want a Toyota. Not everybody, you know, but most of the cars that most of the cars that Americans fiend over are not American cars. Niggas want Ferraris and Lamborghinis and Mercedes Benzes and BMWs, and don't nobody want a fucking Ford Focus, bro. Like, don't nobody want a Chevy, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want a Chevy Equinox. Like, don't nobody want a Chrysler. Don't nobody want a Dodge. Niggas want fucking fast ass foreign cars.
Chill out. Chill out. Hold on. Hey, don't you got an Equinox and I have a Chrysler?
Yeah, I do.
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
All right, hold on.
I called my shit up.
Hold on,
do you
pal.
think that I want to drive a Chevy Equinox, nigga?
Hold on, pal.
I would much rather be in a 7 Series BMW, nigga. She said it's true. When I went to Aruba last summer, I turned on the TV in the hotel. The news was literally American news. New York City's was on 4 different channels. You're in Aruba, in New York City.
First of all, Aruba, Lisa, how old are you? Like, Jesus Christ, that's where all the old people go. I know.
I bet she had a fucking ball.
Like ain't they got like old people nudist beach there and shit like that?
Well, I mean,
but the point still stands. If you got New York City on 4 different channels in a different country, that's crazy.
That doesn't mean they ain't got shit going on.
Like BBC News is available in America, but who the fuck sitting up watching BBC?
Nah, nobody. Cause look, we are the world's daddy. Okay. We are the
We the
world's
world's
daddy.
daddy, huh?
We are the world's daddy.
But who is that talking about we can't be the world's police?
We sure in the fuck try.
One of them fucking politicians. We're not supposed to be the world's police.
But we won't stay out of other people's business. Like that's the point that's the part that fucked me up. Is like,
right,
y'all don't want us to be the world police, but we don't know how to fucking just be America. We got to be
America over here, bitch. America.
Yeah, like we got to be part of everything. Like, why the fuck do we got to be part of everything? Like, we send aid to people that ain't even in this country, while the people in this country are dying and starving and fucking homeless.
Yeah, ain't no money in that. Ain't no money in that. So
ain't no money in aid in a fucking country that's at war, other than selling guns to them.
The money is in the rebuilding.
It's fucking crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of people that buy steel every time when a natural disaster happens. People go invest in steel.
Hey, speaking of steel, P. Diddy added Brian Steele to his trial, who was Young Thug's lawyer. How you
shit!
Oh yeah, it's over. P. Diddy be home next year.
Yeah, he about to get off.
Yeah, it's over. He been getting off. That's the problem.
Speaking of Steele, Brian Steele is the fucking problem.
Damn, Brian Steele about to get him home.
But
Brian Steele, the new Johnny Cocker.
Yep.
I mean, I just read it yesterday. Diddy's defense team was seeking a 2-month delay in the trial. The judge denied it the same day. This goes forward.
Yeah, immediately.
But yeah, but I don't know if that's fair, because didn't they need that delay because Diddy's lawyer quit on him and he had to get a new lawyer?
I think there was some new developments in the case. Like, he had another lawsuit added. It just, I don't know. Judge said no. This goes forward. But Brian Steele is now on the case, fellas. We shall.
Y'all think he's getting off for real?
Well,
I thought he was gonna get off before Brian Steele was added to his fucking lawyers. Personally, like we had the conversation a few weeks ago, but there's no out. I mean, I can't say for sure, but to the public, what's been made public, there is no evidence of anything that he's being alleged with. Like, this ain't about the Cassie shit. This case isn't about the Cassie shit. So ask the Cassie shit.
Yeah, because that's already been settled, right?
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. We know that. He beat on women. We know that. That's cool. That's been proven. This ain't what that case is about.
Got $1,000 of baby oil. We know that.
What this case is about, at least to the public, we don't have any evidence saying that he did any of the shit that he's being. Yeah, but so.
Yeah, but that's why they got.
What if I like the whore baby oil? Well, yeah, that's why they put that out there. I'm just saying, like, as far as the public is concerned, there's no evidence against anything that he's being alleged. So it's kind of hard. I personally think that he gonna get off, one, because he did it, two, because we ain't seen no evidence yet.
Well, it seems like he's been getting off a lot.
Wait.
Listen, I can see him not doing life as people originally thought. I don't think he's going to spend the rest of his life locked up. I think he's going to take like some crazy 10-year probation.
Something like
Young Thug. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see him doing it. I don't think Diddy's going to spend the rest of his life in prison. If
But
he
then what would
does,
have been the purpose of that?
what, for him to spend the rest of his life in jail?
I mean, yeah, no, he doing all this and then he get like 10 years probation or whatever. Then what would have been the purpose of the? Never mind. We ain't got that much time left. I ain't about to.
I see what you're saying. I think it's a show that you're not above us, Mr. Combs.
Yeah,
you're not above us, Diddler.
you gotta.
We see what you're doing. We see
You gotta.
what you're doing.
You can only check power with power.
Yeah. It reminded me of the Murder Inc. thing. It's like you got off, but it was never the same. It was never the same.
Shit, even the masterpiece shit to a different extent. That nigga got an 85-15 deal. You know how many niggas got that after him?
Nobody.
Not that fucking many. If not, nobody.
It'll never happen again.
I don't know nobody else who got that Master P deal.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but it takes power to check power. Diddy was at the point the same way with how Russell Simmons was before he fled to wherever the fuck he at. Like, you have too much power and connections and sway when it comes to you stupid. When it comes to politics, when it comes to entertainment, when it comes to, you got a TV show, you got a TV channel, fuck a show. You have a whole TV network. Like, you have too much influence.
He ain't got that no more.
Well, I'm saying before all of this happened, you had too much influence and you were starting to make noise that we didn't appreciate. So we got to check you now. If you do 10 years now you can't just go do whatever you want. All this is reining it in. Like, oh, you think you bigger than the powers that be? Nah, come here. Let me holler at you for a second. You think you bigger than that? You think you can beat daddy now? No, let me smack you in the face real quick. Go sit down in the corner for 10 years. Like, all right, cool. You learned your lesson. All right, cool. Now either play ball or we gonna put you back in that motherfucker for life.
Oh, I mean, that would be.
I can see it.
Yeah. I mean, that means he was a very, very bad boy.
I'm fucking dumb. I fucking hate Everett. This is why Natalie fucking reads me dad jokes all the goddamn time. Because of fucking Everett.
That's a good person. That's
not a good person.
That's a good person.
No, not at all.
That's a good person.
But no, I don't think I think really, honestly, I think this is just a check. This was just a smack in the face. Like, look, bro, sit the fuck down. We don't play like that. And you think that you can get over on us, and we not about to let it happen. I think every time somebody of that magnitude gets caught up in something this heavy, because this ain't something like the Mace shit where it was like contract disputes or, you know what I'm saying? Like, even the Cassie shit still wouldn't have ruined his career. Like, sad to say, but you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it a buck. We in fucking America. We don't appreciate, or we don't detest domestic violence the way that we should in this country. But
yeah. Hey, we care much about animal abuse, dogs, and
yeah, for sure. If that was a video of him fucking kicking a pit bull, he'd be done. He'd be done. They wouldn't give a fuck if he settled. He'd be done.
Dog? Oh my god, man! You see what they did?
Yeah, they still ain't forgave Mike Vick.
And he wasn't even him doing it.
Somebody else just got caught up in a fucking dog fighting ring. Another football player, I think.
Oh Lord!
Like last month.
They are not having that.
Yeah, we care like dogs particularly, but we care as America. We care way more about animals than we do about humans, and I think that's the biggest difference. I personally think if it was just the Cassie shit, I think he could have got past it. It might have took him a couple of years, but people would have forgot about that shit. She settled. Now it's whatever. Now it's her word against mine, but she took this money. So was she really that hurt? Like, you can always hide behind that as an abuser. She took the settlement. Was she really hurt? Did she really have mental trauma? All that shit. My answer to that is yes. You can pay me and I can still have mental trauma personally. But as a fucking billionaire, you can get around that shit. And, you know, he had enough influence to fucking drag her name through the mud for the rest of her life if he wanted to. So if it was just that, I think he could have got over it. For it to be this magnitude of trafficking and, you know, some of the cases are like with younger girls and all that type of shit and all of the.
I wanted to know who were the victims. Who were the victims of the sexual trafficking stuff that they talking about he did?
We'll find out in court, maybe.
I guess we're gonna find out.
Maybe.
In other courtroom news, Soulja Boy tell him.
Oh God, what he the first rapper to do now?
He was found liable for rape for his former personal assistant and ordered to cough up $4 million. Yeah.
What the fuck? Don't ever yell again in your life, bro.
Medium shirt, daddy.
This nigga's hilarious.
What the fuck is wrong with Everett, bro?
Everything.
I'm sure he'll appeal, but yeah, he was ordered to cough up $4 million and found him liable for rape, which is very.
Hold up, liable for it?
Right, because that's a very minute detail. Did he rape the girl, or is he just liable for her getting raped?
And if so, how is he liable? The fuck is liable for rape?
Exactly. We don't have time to get into it, but
you shouldn't have brought it up. Well, now I want to know.
Well, hey, Google is available worldwide, so you can go find it.
You know what? Fuck you, Everett.
You know what, Bobby? No.
Let's get the fuck out of here. I'm done with
you. Wait a minute. We can't leave without acknowledging a special birthday, okay?
Okay.
Happy birthday. Happy 20th anniversary to Mike Jones' first album. Who is Mike Jones? Came out this day in 2005. Happy birthday, Mr. Who is Mike Jones. And
281-330-8004.
Call him and tell him happy birthday.
Everybody remember that number.
That is not his number no more.
They said it was still active.
He said it.
Yeah, but it ain't his.
I mean, yeah, I ain't saying it's his. They just said the number was still active.
Happy 20th, Mr. Jones.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Yeah, we ain't have a lot for y'all today. We just wanted to, you know what I'm saying? We just wanted to give y'all another episode, of course, because, you know what I'm saying? This is what we do.
Yeah, slow news week. Slow news week.
Yeah, for real.
Give y'all a little stroke, just a slow stroke.
Oh, last thing I want to not really talk about, but just mention, it's playoff season. So if it's playoff season, let's just keep it at that. It's fucking playoff season.
Who you got taking it off? Pause.
You know who I got. It's the Celtics over everybody.
Okay.
Nobody in the East can fuck with us. Our biggest competition is the Cavs because they was number one in the East. But the Cavs are wishy-washy, and I do not believe in Darius Garland. I believe in Donovan Mitchell, but Donovan Mitchell can't beat us by himself. And Jared Allen is a dog down low, but we got if we get a healthy Porzingis, Jared Allen got to guard that on the outside, and then we switch everything.
Wait, is Porzingis healthy now?
He been in and out of the lineup. He's always had, some type of injury problem or something.
The Cavs are wishy-washy?
The Cavs are wishy. But we know that about Porzingis. Porzingis ain't our anchor. Porzingis is just a happy rotation piece.
AD?
More or less, yeah. Like when he in and he healthy, he a fucking dog and can't nobody fuck with him. But the difference between I'm sorry, I don't want to say AD and him. The difference between AD's presence and Porzingis's presence is we can still win close games and tough games without Porzingis. We don't need Porzingis to win, those tough games. Like when AD is out, you feel AD's absence. When Porzingis is out,
Wait, who he play for again? Well, he went to Dallas.
yeah, he on Dallas. But when
Dallas still got Kyrie though.
Kyrie tore his ACL, he out.
Oh shit!
Yeah, Kyrie tore his ACL.
Damn.
But yeah, when Porzingis is out, we still got our second and third centers are still dogs. They don't shoot the three like Porzingis. Neither one of them are. They really both inside bigs. But Luke Cornett is a dog, and I forget Kata's first name, but he a dog too. Like, I don't really see nobody in the East really fucking with us in a 7-game series. And the Cavs ain't tested in a 7-game series, and we got a deeper bench.
They can't do it.
We got a deeper bench than they do, bro. We had a game, what was that? Maybe 3-4 weeks ago. And our 6-man and our starting 2 guard both went for 40. And Jason Tatum and Jalen, our 2 best players, were both out that game. We won the game, and our starting 2 guard and our 6-man both scored 40 apiece, and both shot 9+ threes. Like, if we can do that, I'm not worried about the Cavs. The only team that I'm really worried about that ain't even at the top of the Western Conference, because I ain't really worried about OKC. They too young. They ain't really got playoff experience like that. I think they're gonna fold under the pressure of the lights of a 7-game series. The only team that I'm really worried about is the Lakers and Golden State, because they have they have 2 goats on their teams. Like, when you got Bron and Luka, it's hard to bet against them. When you got Steph Curry, it's hard to bet against them. If they can make it to the Western Conference Finals and beat OKC, because I don't think OKC really gonna lose, but they got to play Lakers the next series if they win this series. The Lakers got to beat the Timberwolves first, and that ain't gonna be no easy feat because Timberwolves kind of been owning them niggas all year. But if the Lakers can make it to the Western Conference Finals and go up against OKC, I think they can beat OKC just because of their age, their wisdom, they know how to win. They know how to get to that next level, especially with Bron leading the chase. Same thing with Golden State. You got playoff Jimmy and Steph and fucking Curry. You can't really fight that. Like, there's no game plan that you can create that's gonna stop Steph Curry from being Steph Curry. There's no game plan you can devise to stop LeBron James from being LeBron James. So I think those are the 2 biggest threats to OKC making it to the finals with us. There's nobody in the East that I think can beat the Celtics, bro. Nobody. Like, we about to walk into the finals. I don't even think
you're biased.
I'm biased, but
I'll let them say you biased.
I am biased, but the people that go listen, I'm trying to, because it's only a couple of podcasts that I listen to, sports podcasts. The East is weak. If you go look at the standings, bro, if all the teams were in one conference, it would be in rankings, it would be OKC at 1, Cleveland at 2, and then I think it's like Denver, Lakers, Houston, and then the Celtics. We're like the 5th or 6th best team in the league as far as
they're gonna walk into the finals,
because we got to go through the East. Yeah, all the teams I mentioned are Western Conference teams.
So they make it to the finals. Bet, are they going to win it all?
Yes. I don't think nobody can fuck with us. That's my bias. I think we're going to repeat because I'm a Celtics fan. I don't really think anybody has enough depth in their bench to beat us. But the only teams that could, in my eyes, I don't even think Jokic can beat us. Sorry, Lisa. Jokic is a dog. The nigga just averaged a fucking triple-double for the season.
Big slow ass.
So he is a dog. He is the best player in the league, hands down, ain't him. Like SGA deserves the MVP this year because they fucked him over last year. But Nikola Jokic is the best player in the NBA, hands down, and he don't even give a fuck about playing basketball. That nigga want to race courses.
Oh no!
But I'm not even scared of Denver. Like, it's the Lakers and the Golden State for me. If either one of those come out of the West and we got to play them in the finals, I think that game will go 6 or 7. But if we got to go up against OKC, I think it's a 5-game series. I think we give them one. We might give them one at OKC, but I think that's a gentleman's sweep. I don't think they go on 7 with us. Tyler would definitely argue that with me, but because OKC is his team, he think it's gonna be us and him. So we'll see. But yeah, I had to get my basketball shit out because I can't. It ain't too many niggas I can talk basketball with, and I know I'm not really talking it with y'all, but y'all understand what I'm saying, so y'all can at least respond.
Well,
but
I'm at least casual. You know,
yeah.
How everything said not a fucking word
At all.
I never don't watch sports.
All that shit sound like Chinese to them.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about these niggas' teams. Good luck to whoever win. Fuck your team.
Type shit. But yeah, let's get the fuck out of here because I still gotta run to the store and get a couple more things for tomorrow. So let's get the fuck out of here.
Company man ass. You can make millions or you can make excuses. You can't do both.
Self-improvement is the key.
Anything can be a dildo if you're brave enough.
Bruh.
All right, we out.
Bruh.
And
bye, y'all.
Last but not, I seen Trey on the bus. What was that, like Wednesday or Thursday or some shit? And I pulled up next to him, and he opened the door. He's like, "Yo, where the audio at?" I said, "The audio up." He was like, "No, it's not." He said, "The video up. The audio ain't up."
It wasn't up. It wasn't up for days.
Nigga, a week and a half.
Yeah, well, yeah.
This was just the other day. This was before the day I saw Trey is the day I put it up because Trey reminded me. I was like, yeah, these niggas reminded me like the first day that I was supposed to, or that it wasn't there. And Bobby had texted me and said, don't forget to put the audio up. And then I forgot that day. And then nobody said anything else. So I forgot. And when I seen Trey the other day, the day I uploaded was the day I seen Trey. And then I took it back down because I left another half hour on that motherfucker that wasn't supposed to be there. And I still didn't put it back up.
If you ain't get to hear it, Trey, that was my fault. Because the audio was up for like a day. And then I listened to the episode and I realized that Brandon had left a whole extra half hour on because we over here talking on virtual because Brandon forgot to cut the audio off. And I mean, people on there that ain't supposed to be on there, and then I said some shit that could be taken out of context. I'm like, hey, take this shit down now.
You gotta take this shit down. I did leave 41 seconds. So you said cut it off at 2:03.
Yep.
I cut it off at 2:03 and 41. Or no, at 2 hours, 3 minutes, and 41 seconds should be the entire episode. But Trey said he heard it. Yeah, it's gone now.
Yeah. If you missed it, you missed it.
Yeah. That's a fuck up that'll never happen again. Because usually like we usually have like a little, sometimes we'll have a little bit left on the end and I'll remember. I didn't even remember that I didn't turn it off. So
I'll see.
But
this whole conversation was on there.
Yeah, that first little minute where we started talking about
I went upstairs to get her and everything.
That's fucking hilarious. But yeah, I left like another minute on there because we didn't get into nothing bad, but that little minute was funny, so I left it there.
Okay.
But yeah, I am going to, for anybody watching, I am going to re-upload. Last episode will be up this weekend. Actually, I'm lying because we're doing Easter tomorrow. It'll be up on Monday with the other fucking episode, with this episode. They'll both be up Monday. Y'all get 2 episodes on Monday. Y'all getting 2 episodes on Monday. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all and say I'm putting it up this weekend because I'm not. I'm about to go to the store. I'm about to go to the store before it closes, and then I'm coming home and prepping the rest of the shit for Easter. And then tomorrow is fucking Easter, so I'm gonna schedule them both tomorrow morning before we start cooking the shit.
And then Trey snitching in the comments and shit.
Y'all will have both episodes tomorrow or Monday. My bad, Monday. But yeah, everything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
All right, bro.
And last but not least, every conversation that's normal is not a normal conversation.
Get Brandon a dildo for his next birthday.
Whatever. I hate keeping my retorts to myself. Go to bruisetees.com, use code NCP for 10% off of your next order. I added sticker sheets to the site for those of you who don't know. We added sticker sites, and then coming soon. Dun 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 dun. That wasn't very enthusiastic, but coming soon. I will be debuting laser engraved wood products. So that is coming soon. I have not launched it yet. So if you do not listen to this podcast, you don't even know that it's coming. But Bobby and Everett knew that I've had this machine. I've had it since Christmas. I've been working with it, playing with it, pause. But I've been trying to figure it out, trying to figure out what I can do. Lisa, yeah,
hey,
for
Lisa
sure.
just tried to little bro you, bro.
Nah, facts. She bugging. I'm down at Queen. Look, I'm down at Queensgate, baby. I've been getting Saturday, Sundays off for the past 2.5 years. Fucking Easter. I got weekends off and I got day runs. I get off at 1:30 every day. My seniority been going up because I switched fucking garages.
Lisa still up at BH?
I thought Lisa don't even work there no more.
Jesus Christ, damn, Brandon. Damn. You have to come through like that.
Damn.
I know that was wrong, wasn't it?
Man, my bad, you just 4+4.
Damn.
We out of here, man. Thank you, Lisa. You rocked with us, DeMontre. Who else popped in? Somebody else popped in. I thought I seen. Oh no, it's just Lisa DeMontre.
It's Lisa DeMontre. They the only ones that love us today.
I appreciate you. We appreciate y'all for sure. Thank y'all for tapping in. For the ones of you that are watching but not commenting, we appreciate y'all as well. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for showing love. You don't always have to comment. We just appreciate the comments because you know what I'm saying, we can talk back to y'all. But we appreciate y'all for watching. Go out this week and do something to make your life a little bit easier. It does not have to come of monetary gain. Just do something to make your life just a little bit more bearable this week. For our Monday people, thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. I ain't got a cool tagline for Mondays yet, so we just gonna rock with the same thing. Do something to make your life a little bit easier. Enjoy y'all Easter. If you're listening to the audio, I hope you enjoyed your Easter. I hope everybody got some candy and some pussy and all of the other good shit. And if you're religious, he is risen. If you're religious, he is risen. He is risen indeed.
Hey, yo, Paul.
Bye, y'all.
Alrighty.
We out.